Hey guys, I'm just making some earrings, so I figured I'd throw the camera on so you can kind of see how they come together. I am making some lasso earrings. This is what they look like when they're finished. Ignore my ratty old sweatshirt. They're leather and they're tiara cast, and I believe this is a green aventurine, and this is a wood bead here in the center. So I actually got the pattern from a kit, so I kind of cheated a little bit, but I really liked them, so I was like, you know what, I'm making them. So here they are, finished. Hopefully you can see them. I don't know, I have a wet piece of paper here, maybe that helps a little bit. So that way you get a good look at them. And the first thing we do, and I've already gone ahead to kind of speed up the video a little, is I've got two piles, one for the left earring, one for the right earring, of the beads and the components we need to put it together. And then here is the leather that still needs to be cut. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that. Each side needs a 5-inch piece. So here's one 5-inch piece. And then here's another 5-inch piece. And that's for the outer loop. And then we need two smaller loops for the inside. So those are the 3 3/4 inch sections. So there's one there. And then what I do is I usually just use the other one for the second measurement, so that way I'm certain they're the same size. And I don't make any mistakes in measuring. So we have two sections, one longer than the other. And what we're going to do is we're going to feed them through this. It's, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a crimp bead. It's a tiara cast crimp bead. And that's the opening there. So we're going to feed it through, make a loop, and come back around. That'll be the first step in putting the earrings together. And we want to make sure that the inside loop is on the inside, so that way it's going to hang properly. So we bring it up through the first pass, and then we're going to flip it around and bring it through the second pass. So we end up with a top loop, just like that. And then there's that. And then that would actually be this section here. Oops, can you see it? Just like that. So the first loop we'll do is the inside loop. There's 3 beads on the inside loop, so we'll just string them onto the leather. And there's one, there's 2, there's the third one. So there's the 3 beads on the inside loop, and now we need to connect that to this loop right there. You see that? And we're going to do that with some crazy glue. So here's my crazy glue. We're just going to put this is a brand new crazy glue, so a lot seems to come out, and I apologize for any weird faces I may make as I do all of this, because sometimes I get, come on, glue. Okay. And we're going to just bring that around, and hopefully you can see, but we're just going to join that right there, just like that. And we're going to hold it until it sets. Okay. And it doesn't take long at all to set. What I'll do then is I will wipe off any extra glue, so that way it doesn't end up drying there and leaving a bump. Okay, and we don't want it to stay glued to the other one either. So this is kind of where we're at. And what I'm going to do is let that sit for a minute or so, and I'm going to just put together the other side, the other earring. So again, we have the 2 lengths. I'm going to feed them up through the crimp, make the loop, and bring it back down. Okay. And I'm not concerned right now as to making sure that they're even. That I'm going to do shortly, but not just yet. Right now we're just concerned about getting the beads on and getting it tied up. So here we are again with the loop and the two ends. I'm going to feed the 3 beads on. Just like I did on the other one. We've got the 3 beads, and now what we need to do, give myself a little bit more room here, is come around and we're going to join it to that one right there. I'll put a little dab of glue. A lot of glue, but I'll wipe off the extra. And that's the piece right there that we want to join it to, so we'll just do that. Wait a second or two until it sets. Wipe off the excess. And there's that connection. Can you see? Okay, so we're just going to let that sit for a minute. We're going to go back to the other earring and work on that one. So this is the one we did first. Now we're going to put the beads on this loop right here. So this one actually has a few more beads. I'm just going to string them on. I think I have some glue on my fingertips, so it's just sticking to some of the beads. Come on. We're just feeding the beads on. And of course you want to follow the same pattern on each earring. You don't have to, but I usually do. Okay, so this is the outside loop. And those are the beads that sit on that loop, and we're going to glue that and bring it up to there. So let me put a dab of glue on here. Like that. And we're going to bring this around and join that. Oh, come on. Just want to get a good grip on it. There we go. We'll just hold it there till it sets. Only takes a few seconds. There's that. Wipe off the excess. And now we've got the 2 loops. Okay, I'm going to go now and let this one sit for a minute while we finish up the second loop on the other earring. So I'm going to string on the beads. And yes, I've done this many times, so I could almost close my eyes and string them on here, but so there's this loop. I'm going to glue it up. Now see how this is on an angle? We just want to straighten that so that way it can sit flush. Okay, a little bit of glue. And bring it around. Might actually need a little bit more. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to hold it there till it sets. Okay, wipe off the excess. I got a little on the other one too, so we'll just wipe that off. And there's the second one. So now we have the frames. We have the two hoops, the two earrings, but we need the hooks, and we kind of need to pretty it up and secure it a little bit. So in order to do that, what we need to do is we need to take these two sections where it joined and get them under here, because we don't want to see them. So to do that, we're just gonna kind of very carefully, we're just gonna bring it through. See how it's getting closer? Almost under. Okay, now it's right there on the edge, so we're just gonna bring it in until it's underneath the crimp. Okay, so now the point where I glued to join the leather together is now under here. Okay, and we're just going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other earring. So that way, and I'm not going to finish this crimp off until I do the other one, because I want to make sure they're even. I don't want one earring to be, I think that's a little better. Okay. So now, right there, there's the two sections that we joined, and I'm just going to slide them up under this crimp. This one actually went a lot easier than the other one. So they're both already underneath there, and what I want to do now is just make sure that these two tops are about even. They look pretty even to me, so what we'll do is we're going to finish them off. So to finish it off, we're going to put a few drops of glue on this back side here, right where the crimp meets the leather, just like that. And I know it looks messy now, but what we're going to do, and I got this block, metal block. I don't want to get glue on it, so I'm going to just put this tissue here, but we're going to close this crimp. So we're going to hammer it to flatten it so that way it secures and holds the leather. So okay. And then the glue, we just wipe off the excess glue with the tissue. Of course, I got some of the tissue on here, so I'll just scrape that off too. And that is the final hoop. So we'll go ahead and do the other one. Same procedure. We'll put a few drops of glue where the leather meets the crimp. Okay. we'll hammer it down. Wipe off the excess. And now we have 2 earrings. Almost earrings, right? We need the hooks. So the hooks are actually right here. And for that, we just take our fabulous pliers. We open up a jump ring like that. Hook it on here. Okay. And then this is the side that had the glue, so that's actually the back side. This is the front side, the side that will show. So we're going to close this up. We have an oval jump ring we'll use to connect this. Come on. Did I not open it enough? There it is. Okay, so that's that. And then we put the hook. Close it up. Make sure you close it up nice and tight too. See how tight that seam is? Where the heck is the camera? Can you see it? And we have an earring. So now we'll go ahead and just finish up the other ear. That. Hook it on here. Close it up nice and tight. Close the jump ring. Open it up, make sure it's wide enough. Hook it on. That's actually, this is the back facing me. So I'm going to put the hook on here. Close it up nice and tight. I don't want it to come apart. And there we go. So now we have a fabulous pair of lasso earrings. Yay! I am going to make, I think maybe just 6 pairs of these, and they'll be available on my site. And like I say, I'm only making 6 pairs, and I really think I want to keep a pair for myself. So hope you enjoyed the video, and any questions, please just message me. Thanks guys. Bye.